All right, we back. Y'all know too. All right, we're gonna talk about chakras and balance. Chakras and balance. The beautiful one, Q. If you haven't, you're not subscribed to Kuan Yin. I have no cut cards tarot. Would encourage you, empower you to reason. Um, her, Zen, so many. Hopefully, I can catch them. The ones that have been defining and the difficulty to find a medium in there because we're all powerful. These ones that I venture with, and so in that being powerful, because we're talking about energy, chakras, and all that stuff, and beloveds out there know how to project and manipulate power and stuff like that. This is the learning curve for so many of us to know discern the right good power, with the people who's using it for manipulation, their gain, da da da. Make sense? So perfect channel people doing our things. Right? We don't want nobody. Godly people don't want nobody to be lost, confused, abused. So much of what Kuan Yin says at the intro of her videos, you know, we're not out here boasting. You see us. I don't have. I'm not trying to. I'm being me, you know, in the rawest way, my own way, because I don't. I choose not to have to feel that I got to become superficial in front of you. Right? It's hard work to me. It's easier to be me. Thank you. So, what Quan example testimony on our video today was that growing up in a Christian background, Baptist and things like that, yoga, Tai Chi, it gave a destructive invocation to it. Right? Now, let's talk about that. It's going to be nice. They were telling it's devil's work, right? So let's look at the negatives of it. So we should look at the Asian community as devils. We should look at martial arts as devilish. Okay. Everybody hear me? Let's talk about devilish and let's talk about non-devilish acts. Devilish acts. The first one I want to allure to is the S word ends with X. I take ownership of bringing so much of the information out. One of the people, how your S in with X is power. Ooh, power. But along that line, Q and Zen and so many has been with this so long, Divine. Tell me I did not say. Tell me. Those that I talked to in the sauna, gym, they gotta be in love though. You want it to work, long lasting, beneficial, stick, no do. It gotta be with love. You say, why, Sean? What's so important about love? Well, you have to ask yourself these questions. Why the devil? Why the devil don't love? And why God does? Because that should answer your question. Why the devil pushes evil and God pushes love? See, that's why. That's why. Most High put this heart in you. It was the one thing that when those who came down in the Yoda effect and wanted the body almost left out, but Most High understood. I let you leave that out, that heart out. Think about this. I let you, who? Leave that heart out, because Most High sent him back. Look, I let you leave that heart out. You got more control over what you're creating than I do. Come on now. Come on now. Because you leave the heart out, you ain't got nothing but what? You take the heart out of a human being, well, they dead, right? But if I create you without a heart, if I make you heartless, who puppeteers you? Exactly. Whoever down here powerful enough. Whoever down here got the word play. Whoever down here got the money play. The most money. See how this go? You know I'm telling the truth. It's in the news. You see it. I swear to God, I hate giving you energy, but you're the most disgusting human being to come to social media and spread that crap. And I won't say your name. Whether they let you go or you stay 10 toes deep in that dang prison. I got to stop giving you oxygen. That's why I keep doing the work I do. When you're practicing evil, pay attention. You'll know you're evil from. They're not gonna look like you. They're getting there, towards there. They're starting to know that they have to change in so many ways, but it's hard for them. You should be able to operate in a dual purpose way or form about yourself. So it's not saying all evil is bad, because you have to fight evil with evil for the Most High. Most High tells us that already off the bat. That's why you'll see some of us have a little cuss word in there, or jump bad with these folk. Why? Because Most High don't want us to be subservient to them. Most High don't want us bow down to nobody down here that's evil. For what? And that's what the beloved say, don't lose your position, because you have a position with Most High. It ain't so much of a position. It's a position down here that equates, though, because as above, so below, right? Now you take that also as, how I am. We on top of the surface, pretty up here. Heat, da-da-da, da-da-da. And there's something inside our surface and Gaia and her, next to her heart. You notice how they will drill down and get in there. Why? Gaia got a heart, core, and it's energy. And the closer you are to Gaia's heart, which is energy down there, see, these folks know. Sometimes, yeah, I'm going to open you up, for sure. Now, it's a rumbling energy because of what's your purpose behind digging into me? See what I'm talking about? Same thing with you. What's somebody's purpose what you trying to put in me? See what I'm talking about? And if it's against Most High, how many say, they want you to turn your back on God. Sean, they want you to turn your back on God. Ain't no God. Not the one you talking about. Ain't no covering. Ain't no angels. Ain't no this, da, 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 da. See what I'm talking about? Everybody see what I'm talking about? So around the time they try to instill all the googery and bloogery and wordplay and projections, see what I'm talking about? Which, it don't work. That's surface stuff outside you. Think about that. Whether it be somebody throwing that at you, that's you surface. You're a projector. You know how to turn that off. It's okay. And you can listen to it. Because now you know I'm teaching you, and so many teaching you. People project. You learn it. Because if you can get some learning out of that projection, then it becomes projection no more. Think about that. All right? Yoga, Tai Chi, castles and candles and burning. See, they know because they talk about it. Darkness, putting pictures up to project on the individual. The individual ain't there. Using your social media pictures and stuff like that. See, these are things I don't do. You see what I'm talking about? Using animals. You hear jars and stuff. And you put all this stuff. It's not going to work against you If you embedded with the Most High, you embedded with Most High's tools. Watch this: candles, darkness, da da da. Now watch this. I'm one. I use both darkness and light. Watch this. You know it, because I can go in that studio. I can close them curtains and understand how to register up the energy of the past, which I love coming through me. I love the persona of Prince, MJ, you know what I'm saying? Pop, and so many others that I keep alive within my spirit. See how they go? See how they go? So to resurrect their spirit, you know what I'm talking about? There you go. You understand it. See what I'm talking about? I can have my curtains open, light come in, light candles, light incense, right? Have the beauty of their music and resurrect their understanding of their persona and stuff like that, and express off of it, right? It's a combination of both, right? Because what comes out is what we action on. What comes out? It's the God in me. We lift it, da da da. If the music lifts you, moves you in such a way with it, you're like, whoa, I can identify with that in some ways. Or that's not abusive or harmful. Then what comes out is what was already in. Pay attention. So, light, when you're outside, what you won't see how it go? You ain't gonna see these long beard witches and nasty looking folk, because they look nasty. Some of them, see what I'm talking about? They ain't gonna be able to come out here and do what you do. This yoga, Tai Chi, identify with the body, and da da da, and da da. Why? Devil don't want them doing that. What you doing? Don't do that. Why? That'll fill you up with light. I just want you to be dark. Now you understand when you listen to the tarot and and you hear them say they want you to be tired. They want you to be tired. They want you not to love yourself, not to give in to yourself. Why? Because that's how they are. Make him us. Makes sense? I don't want to see all this sweating and being himself extraordinary, different from folks and da da da, and people following him. People like, I don't want to be Sean, but I dang sure want to be me. Because Sean being Sean, Q being Q, Zen being, you see what I'm talking about? And so many others and others that's being them. I'll let you, boy. They don't want you being you. Who? The ones that don't mind getting on stage and you hollering, I want to be such as he, I want to, he, What? Is folks around here passing out because they want to be somebody? Not realizing. Use the example and stuff to, But you don't know them. Do you know what they got to go through? I just listened to Tory Lanez with my partner, put him on. Who had Tory on there? Which one of y'all had Tory on? One of my beloveds. I get you. He giving the lay of the land. He like, man, it's a dirty game. And so many others. What we call it? Sell your soul. You got older folks on stage right now, and you thinking, oh, they out there, hey, yeah, they love what they, no, you better stop playing with yourself. They have to. It's a lifelong contract of, Tory, I told you, they staying there. You're not, unless you MJ, smart age MJ, and smart age, da da da, and you buy the masters, and then you go buy the masters, You understand what by the masters mean? And why folks don't like selling, giving people they masters? You already giving people they master. You already know it now. I sit up here and play. Master don't want to give away the my power. Master don't want to give away my power. You keep my power, my masters. This makes sense. You have power over me. But if I give my masters, then I'm powerful. Okay. Now we're on the chakras though. We back over here. What's our time? Cause we want to stay with the balance, and you come out and you're doing the yoga because you're in tune with your body, and it's a secret, ancient secret. Q, I bounce off you on this one. Bump heads with you on this one. Chakra and balance and stuff. It was yoga. Yoga been around forever. Tai Chi been around. See what I'm talking about? We just didn't call it chakra and and that understanding. But because you don't give a name to a description to it, because you got chakras in every element of you, you know, we understand our nine, right? And then we understand, like meaning at every key bending point of you, you have chakras. Understanding about 73 or so, right? Probably even more. Right? And in order to keep them balanced, because it's your body, so fluid movement. And why slow? Why the hell would you want your stock was spinning like this and we trying to get that from doing that? We trying to slow it down. So why not use my biggest chakra? We forget about that. And I think it's because people really didn't know, understand it. But I got you, don't worry about it. Your brain, your top. Pay attention. You know it's a chakra. How you know? You're going to watch Hannibal Lecter again, right? And when you don't have to, but you know it now. Because we all comment on it a little bit. But if you have young folks on it, have never seen it, be careful with it, though, you know, rated R and all that stuff, kind of gruesome. Depends on how you look at it, though. I think if you look at it now, you have more of a out of the gruesome and understand why he did it like that. You can see it for yourself why he did it, because he's controlled, but now we talk about chakras. Watch this. So Hannibal cuts the man's top of his head off, his outer, right? So he can lift it off and expose the brain, right? And he's touching the brain, and he takes some and he's cooking it, right? Yeah. And has the man taste his own brain. And he's maneuvering in places in what? In his chakra, his brain, on top of. To do what? Control. Control. When he touched stuff in his brain, didn't it control it? Go like this. Man, God, dog. Yeah. So, without that being done, right? And you see Sean, ain't nobody cut my hair, ain't nobody controlling my brain. If he can do that and he's on the outside of me, then what should I be able to do? And I'm on the being inside, and I know I'm a being having a human experience. What should I be able to do? Control my chakra. So your chakra spins. And I will not tell no lie. I learned this from Panic out there in New York when he was teaching. And I was sitting there hours and hours with him. Shout out to him if he's still around. And Bobby Hemming, Miles Moss, Valentine, Brother C.L. Freeman, who freed me, freed my soul. So many others. So that's when comes in your purity of tool to use. Which if you see and understand, you can use it in dark or in light. But it's more functional for you in light. Meditation. Why? Because even when your eyes close, you know with your eyes closed the difference of knowing the light is hitting you through your eyes, right? compared to being in the darkness. And it's not saying it don't work. It works. It works. Just to compass on how powerful you become within yourself, to understand not to play if your left foot aimed forward is the working of Most High, then you'll never be in your darkness when you have to use it and remain dark. Aim darkness at purity. See what I'm talking about? It can never happen because it's not in you. You see what I'm talking about? So anytime you fight darkness, and maybe sometimes you go against purity, you'll know. That's why so many of y'all see, I'll quickly be able to apologize to people I know for a fact. I mistook your purity because you know how powerful I am, but you don't want to get close. Like, prime example, doing so many of the videos, there's no doubt the whole community know, right? So, but because they're learning more and more people are learning, more of the community are learning about themselves and taking it upon themselves to be supporters, not of just me, but of themselves in the situation, because the longer I stay, the longer they learn, the better they become. Makes sense? So when a young lady is sitting outside my house and I'm not home and I drive up and I'm mean mugger and da-da-da and tell her, hey, get on out of here, what you doing? And she be like, and drive off. She don't argue and stuff like that. I took it the wrong way. But after a while, because of what's inside me, brings the understanding. Okay. Yeah. Make that right. And when the video come out, hey, apologize to those of y'all supporting me. But I know that it's a threat. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. Because we understand, right? The devil don't want me to have support, followers, or nothing. YouTube channel shows it, right? Rather than my beloved T-Rex them over there who they sold TikTok to. They want me to be seen that, hey, see what I'm talking about? So you just go about, you are who you are. Don't let people tell you that apologizing and making amends and making stuff right with folks is weak, is stupid, and all that stuff. Them folks are dividers. You know that, all right? So we continue to teach the ancient secret of this stuff. And like I said, kudos out to now you see why I am who I am, because like I said, I have no qualms about giving certain races in our full gauntlet journey of life down here who keep the things that so many of us throw away, because that's what we do. When you don't operate in some sort of light that you knew before, you put on all these materialistic things and looking at like that other than yourself. When you it's great. This is just my opinion. If I sit up here and be like, ooh, my car, yeah, the tires, like I did back in the day. Real talk. My cars was my thing. You wanna come at me? Call, women, right? Ain't no different than anybody else. And I don't want my car dirty, dusty, nothing. I'm just like everybody else. And then big tires, all this stuff, right? Understanding, what are you feeding? Are you feeding yourself? Or are you feeding something superficial that's gonna become yourself? Are you natural with it? You know what I'm saying? One of the things that I will express is that, like many out there don't get the superficial things to trap people and entice people, manipulate people and stuff like that. Just get the good things because it's nice. You like it. It make life easier when I have a robo thing sweeping on my thing. I ain't got no qualms with that. And anybody that tries, to better their life, to make it easy and stuff like that. So I want to put that out. This is not that. Your abundance is not that. It's when we influence in so many ways dangerously. You have all these abundances and stuff like that, right? And looking beautiful. The disturbing part is when the abundance and the beauty and all that stuff turn dangerous, and you hearing got shot and killed this and da da da. You see what I'm talking about? What was your purpose of being abundant and having all this? Surely not to be negative. Anybody understand what I'm saying? I watch somebody, and I'm not trying to give kudos. I'm just, what I watch now brings so much lessons and stuff about what we're talking about. There's a powerful another being out there. He sees power because power sees power. Operates on dual, a little bit like we talk about. Steps out and supports in his way to show respect. I don't know if it's like or whatever, but respect is what we can ask for when we don't know each other and stuff like that. Understanding my purpose, right? Not combating to your purpose. I hope you know. It'd be on a brown day, on a cool way. But you watch the videos and music and stuff like that, and if it identifies with me and me knowing who I am, that I don't operate in no hurt somebody, abuse somebody, da da da, but the music resonates. It's dual side. You gotta do it. Yin and yang. Right? Then most definitely that's a vessel that's purposeful here. So much needed. And you can tell because we young still. Still. Growth. I bring that up because we shun, I have notes because I wrote a lot. We shun a lot and not aware of what we shun, we can learn from too at the same time. So that's why a lot of us are here. The art of yoga and all that stuff, where it come from, because everything comes from something, right? Then start off, human beings start doing, hey, let's do some yoga. I think that, nah, it ain't happen like that. All of it came from what? Martial arts. Martial arts. Look at some of the beautiful ones who do what they do, who's been around in the game of entertainment and stuff like that. Somebody I can bring, Wesley Snipes. Martial arts. Van Damme. You know, I'm not saying these people are perfect. I'm not trying to do that thing, but I watch folks. It's my job. I'm a watcher, among a lot of things. Analyze. Look, you see the pattern of the life and stuff like that. So, the martial arts came in atonement. First for the offensive and defensive of the body, right? Operation by who? Who did it come through? It came through you, but first, all right? Because you was here first. Don't believe that. Don't believe no. And you was Asian, just like you was Mongolian, like you was Hebrew, like you was Jewish, and so many other things. Go back. But identified the martial art, identified with the Asian community. All right. So, are they evil? Are they evil? Is what I said. Was Bruce Lee evil? What the? I mean, was Bruce Lee evil? I almost went into my, them. Tang know what I'm talking about. Shoot, Tang sit up there and watch them damn kung fu movies, karate movies. That's all that whole group did. That's why they, like, the Chambers, yeah, all of them just sit up there. What you watch today? Kung fu? What you talking about, foot? What you watch today? Karate. And they got, this is my premonition. And then Method was like, we're gonna get together. Why y'all get chosen? Why? Because out the book. Why y'all always, why them out the group? You know, they said, somebody said, there's always a Michael Jackson or somebody in the family and stuff like that, and they cop on that. And then, over there, just thinking. They're like, why you always wearing that karate suit? And they was part of their own groups before they got together. And, what the hell? And it's weird. And karate suits. And you don't never comb your hair. Why this side of your hair combed and this side plaited? And what's you weird? You always wearing that karate suits and they flooding and all that. And the Shogun, Bruce Lee belt. So they got tired of that in their group. And it's like walking one day, burrowing. Hey, there goes somebody look like me. Hey, hey. Inspector. Yeah. Riz. Yeah. See them off names and stuff? Them ain't normal rap names. I'm hoping you pay attention. So it's like, hey, I'm in a group. Wanna get together? Yeah, why not? So the martial arts, no, our Asian community is definitely not devils. Definitely. No. Devil will melt in the sun. You know that, right? Devil beat him gone back in, right? Devil, no, stop playing. For the devil to be out here like this, devil got to be in the water. Cool it off. And that's bad too, because 9 times out of 10, a devil don't know how to swim. Why? Devil don't come outside. Saying stuff out here. Devil don't like beauty, yo. I'm trying to tell you something. Devil like destruction, darkness, mean. Don't kiss me. I don't want you. I don't kiss on the mouth. I don't want you. Don't hug me. Damn. What time is it, y'all? Let's click to another video.